Ne'ilah, the last service of Yom Kippur. Ne'ilah means closing or locking. That service that it ends that really long day of Yom Kippur with its images of the gates of heaven preparing to close. As a kid, I always imagined that giant gates somewhere getting ready to clang shut behind me as I would race through them into the end of the long day. The Hasidic master, Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev, teaches about these gates of heaven that are open during the 10 days from Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur, waiting for us to pass through them, changed and renewed. He says that for most of the 10 days, the gates are actually wide open, ready for us to access and go through them, but we're not paying attention enough. But during the Ne'ilah service, he says that the opening becomes narrower and narrower between the gates, that as the gates of heaven are closing, we have only a few minutes left. And I know sometimes I feel like my prayers have got like one last shot to get through those gates, making the whole of that service have a sense of urgency. And then I try and remember and hold on to and think about the Midrash that teaches the gates of prayer are sometimes open and sometimes closed, but the gates of repentance are always open. When we arrive in Ne'ilah this year, and I look out into our sanctuary where I'm standing right now, with many of you who will be here standing quietly, pensively, in a line down the center of our sanctuary and social hall, awaiting a moment or two of transcendence in the presence of our sacred Torah scrolls, in the presence of God, in the presence of one another. I hope I will feel less urgency and more peace. Through our fervent praying, I want to remember that the gates of repentance will always open onto the path that leads me to the change I wish to be. And may it lead you to where you most desire as well. Gamar Chatima Tova. May you be sealed for a good year.